Hi everyone, and welcome to my very first pick a card reading. I am so excited to start this new beginning with this series of pick a card. So this topic that we're going to tap into today is June 2022 predictions. We're kind of getting a head start, but this is what I felt nudged to do, so let's just go ahead and do it. This is going to be general, so it's going to be anything that we need to know during this time. But when I was getting in the energy of the collective here, I was definitely feeling that our work ethic is what's going to be brought to light in the month of June. I feel that romance and emotions and that sort of thing is going to be put in the back burner for a little bit, and we're going to be focusing more about money, finances. So if you're overworking yourself, I feel that you're going to realize that you need to kind of tone it down a little bit. And if you're not working as hard as you can, then I feel that you're going to find the motivation in the month of June to pick up the pace a little bit. So it's definitely about balance when it comes to work, but I do feel that making the effort and work ethic is going to be a really strong theme for us in the month of June. So go ahead and pick a crystal and see what you're drawn to. We have a little opaline cat here, we have a rainbow aura tower, and then the citrine mushroom. So anything that you felt was screaming at you, just go with it. I normally don't think about it too much, but if you feel called to do a little meditation beforehand and then pick one, then do as you please also. I also have about 5 oracle decks on my left hand side over here, so we're gonna get deep because you guys know me, I like to do that. So let's get started here. If you pick pile 1, continue watching. Otherwise, if you pick pile 2 or 3, the timestamps will be below. Hi, pile 1. So let's go ahead and see what your card is. Okay, we have Temperance. So this is Sagittarius energies. So maybe you have Sag in your chart. Obviously, it does not have to be the case. So I feel in the month of June, you're definitely going to be called to have patience with yourself. If you have a really strong desire to pursue something, I feel that with Temperance here, I feel that your spirit guides, angels, ancestors are telling you to kind of just take it down a notch. You don't have to know everything right now. You don't have to push yourself so hard. I feel that it's really a time of rest, relaxation. Definitely visit a body of water if you can, whether that's a river, a lake, a pool, whatever you feel guided to. But I feel that you also need to spend a lot of time in nature this time around. If you are kind of at a drought when it comes to ideas and creativity, this is definitely a time for you to kind of just step out of your closed knit. Maybe you've been a homebody a lot, but it's definitely time to kind of get out of your head and outside in nature. So if you've been indoors a lot, or if you've been kind of really invested or fixed on a certain thing, it's time to just put it down, take a rest, and go outside and take a breather. Go for a walk, hydrate yourself, smell the roses. I'm really getting a very strong energy for you to be out in nature in the month of June. Okay, so that's what's coming forward right now. So let's go ahead and get a little deeper here. Let's see what else you need to know. Oh, we have the 3 of Swords. So I think there's going to be a bit of disappointment in the month of June, or it's kind of the energy lingering for you from May, April 2. I almost said April, so maybe April 2. So maybe there's been some type of disappointment during this spring energy is kind of what I'm feeling. Yeah, this is kind of spring. So I think you've been let down a lot in the springtime, but I do feel that it's about to change. But with Temperance, you definitely have to have patience and faith that it's going to get better. But I do feel that there was a type of heartbreak, a disappointment, whether it's family or friends or a significant other, that let you down, and now you're being called and guided to focus on yourself and heal yourself and know that there are better days. I feel that maybe you've been withering through a heavy storm, and the saying always says there's no sunshine without rain. So I feel that that's coming through very strongly with the sunshine over here too. So I think you've had your fair shares of bad days and you're over it. And I do feel that in the month of June, things are going to definitely start to get better. Okay, let's see what else wants to come. Beautiful. We have the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. Better days are ahead of you, pile one. So Ace of Pentacles, this is about an abundant new beginning, prosperous new beginnings. And there's that hardworking energy that I was picking up in the collective also. So here it is coming forward for you. So again, with the nature, I do think that your greatest ideas are going to come from you when you're out in nature. I think it's going to be when you're walking, you're taking a stroll, you're going for a walk or a bike ride, a hike, you're going to have this sort of light bulb moment about what to do next. So again, definitely spend time in nature. Okay, we have the Eight of Swords as well. So yeah, there's that fear and doubt that tends to creep in, especially because I think you're so used to being heartbroken and let down by people. There's this little fear at the back of your head that what if things fail again? What if people let me down again? But believe it or not, this is definitely a time for you to have faith and trust. It may be the hardest thing for you right now, especially because of all the letdowns that you've had. I think for you to have hope of a new future, of a better future, is really difficult for you right now. You could have lost faith in humanity a little bit, but it's really up to you how you want to look at things. So if you want to be stuck in this sort of merry-go-round in your head, then it's just going to bring in more sadness, more disappointment. But if you're willing to surrender and let go, it's going to bring in this beautiful, abundant beginning. You do have to move on. You do have to be willing to not hold on to grudges, not hold on to resentment for those people who failed you, whatever it was, to really accept that that happened for a reason. Be grateful for those experiences because they always make you the person who you are today. And I feel that it'll make more sense as we progress through the month of June. I think, like I said, you had your fair share of bad days in the month of April and May. But in June, you're going to start to realize, oh, that happened because I needed to learn that about people so that it doesn't happen to me again. So again, with the Eight of Swords, it's really in your mind how you want to look at it. So if you want to look at things positively, then you very well can manifest that. If you want to look at things negatively, that's what's going to be manifested. So it's definitely up to you where you want the energy to go for the month of June. Okay, we have the Ten of Pentacles and the Five of Swords. Yeah, see, I do think that people disappointed you and there might be this energy that you want to get back at them. But I think it's better to just let bygones be bygones. With the Ten of Pentacles, it could have been something about family. I think family let you down. Family disappointed you. You expected more from them and maybe they let you down. Five of Swords, it's like you want to make a statement to those people who hurt you. I think you want to get revenge on them. And this could be the other way around, that you were the one who got hurt and you think it's totally unfair that that person got away with it. But again, let karma deal with those people. I don't think you need to take matters into your own hands. I really think you just need to tap into this Ace of Pentacles and Temperance energy where you just surrender and allow the energy to flow into you without worrying so much about it. Yeah, we have the Page of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So this is very much a warring energy. You're kind of on the fence. You don't really know if you can trust people, but let this energy pass because it's not going to bring you the abundance that very, very much wants to come in here. So I think just drop people. Don't put so much energy into them and focus on yourself. And you'll have this beautiful new beginning in the month of June. And you have a lot to be thankful for, a lot to look forward to. So focus on the positivity, follow the light, follow the yellow brick road, and it'll take you to your happiness. And I definitely feel that spending time in nature is going to heal your broken heart. If you're feeling sad, lonely, or depressed, I do think spending time out in the sun is going to help you. And if you live in a certain part of the world where it's not very sunny, I recommend vitamin D supplements because that definitely replaces the lack of sunshine in those certain types of people in the world. Okay, pile one, so that's what I have for you in the tarot. Let's go ahead and get into the oracle. So like I said, I have about 5 oracle decks over here. So let's see which one I want to start with. Let's do this one. We're going to do the Sufi Wisdom Oracle. Just one message, one message of wisdom for pile 1. What is their message at this time? Ending a trauma, transform memories and symptoms. Yeah, see, there you go. So I do think you went through a bit of a traumatic experience. It left you very much in this spiral. Maybe you spiraled out of control. Maybe you went back to your old ways, bad habits, but it's okay. Don't beat yourself up for that. I think you may be harder on yourself than you need to be, and it's okay. Even if you went back to addictions or a relapse of any kind, it's okay. So long as you keep pushing forward and pick yourself up again, it's okay. You don't have to beat yourself up over it too much. Transform memories and symptoms. So this is definitely a time for you to transmute that energy that you're feeling. So any sort of sadness or anger or guilt that you may be feeling, again, I do feel that spending time out in nature is going to help you transform that. Even if you find a new hobby of some kind, redirecting our energy into something else. So I think transmutation of pain and trauma is going to help you release that trauma that you are feeling. I do feel that it's very kind of stuck in you. It's very stagnant, but I think with movement and exercise, it's really going to help you. At the bottom of the deck, we have balanced life. Love seeks your well-being. See, there's something about health here, well-being. I think in order for you to feel this unconditional love within yourself and those around you, and to be able to forgive those that have wronged you, you do have to focus inwardly. Because if you carry some type of resentment towards people, I think it's because it's just an unhealed part of your soul that needs healing. So be kind to yourself. I do get that very strongly. Be kind to yourself. Maybe you've been hard on yourself. And again, it's okay if you made mistakes or if you did something that you feel guilty about. Don't hold on to that pain and sadness anymore. Let it go. Release it. Okay. Let's see. Let's do this one. We have Island Time Wellness, Law of Attraction. So this will be a message on how to help you attract your desires for the month of June. Okay, we have Darkest Before Dawn. Yeah, definitely. Breakdown before breakthrough. Major shift is in progress. Dissolving barriers, ascending. Yeah, so I think you hit the darkest, lowest points of your year in April and May, and it's about to get better. You're about to enter this dawn in the month of June. So if you're still going through a dark time right now, just know that it's going to get better in the month of June. And I think hold on to that hope. Manifest it. Think about it. Think about that hopeful future, and it will manifest. Oh, we have 3 cards that came out. Daily habits, self-care, morning, evening, success, routines, make healthy choices, cumulative effects, subliminals. So I think your habits are going to help you get to a state of happiness, because if you are practicing habits that aren't helping you, that are hindering you, then it's not going to help you release this trauma that you're holding on to. So ask yourself if you have a self-care routine, morning and evening. I really think that your daily habits are going to help you. So try to create a routine if possible. I know it's really hard to do that, but if there's even one thing that you can do daily, start there. Even if it's just meditating 10 minutes a day, even if it's just, going for a walk in the morning, going for a walk at night, that sort of thing. But something that's consistent. I think that'll really help you in the month of June. And lastly, here we have Serenity. Take care of your vibration, positive environment, clear space, chakra energy balancing. Yeah, so clean the energy, clear the space in your home, where you sleep, everywhere, so you don't bring that negative energy when you're out in public into your home. So I think cleaning your energy is very, very important, whether that's through sage or incense, what have you, whatever that is for you that makes you feel like that you're taking care of your vibration, do that. So if you feel that burning a candle cleans the energy, then do that. Just set the intention of clearing your space, and again, that's going to help you. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, we have challenge, stop, delay or detour beneficial, revise, rethink, follow signs, guidance, test before leveling up. So this is kind of in the background energy. So this is what already happened. I do feel that this is what happened to you in April and May. There was a stop, there was a challenge, and you could have seen it as an ending, but in the moment it was redirecting you to something better. This was a test before the level. So I think you're currently being tested. You're in a testing ground right now. So you are in charge of where this level up goes, So I think if you do exactly what you feel you need to be doing, it's going to help you in your level up. So if it has felt really difficult for you in this time, like maybe you're thinking, oh my God, am I ever going to catch a break? Just know that you're being tested before that level up. So again, it's about to get better for you. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and get a fortune reading card now. Celebrations, you are ready to bring new and exciting things into your life. So month of June is going to be about celebrating. I think you're going to have a lot to celebrate about. So there's going to be many successful endeavors that are going to be completed, whatever that means for you, milestones that are going to be completed. I do see someone popping a bottle of champagne. So maybe someone's graduating, maybe there's a party of some kind or someone's birthday, but I do think that you're going to be celebrating a lot in June. You're going to have fun in the month of June. I also feel that it's going to definitely be an energy worth partying and celebrating. It's going to be fun. I get a very lighthearted energy. I think because you're ready to level up, there's going to be this releasing of very tense energy that I felt for April and May for you. But again, in the month of June, I feel that you're going to release the tension and you're going to allow the positive energy to come forward because you're ready to bring new things into your life. And because of that, because you're willing to let go, you're allowing that space to be cleared for something better. Bottom of the deck is marriage. You're attracting emotional fulfillment and unconditional love. Beautiful. So this is very much the Four of Wands energy for me. So it doesn't have to be marriage, but maybe it is for someone out there. But I definitely feel that this is a moment of success and achievement, stability, creating a foundation for yourself. And I think that's going to be the reason why you're going to celebrate, because you're going to finally feel that you have a home within yourself. You feel stable. You feel at peace. You feel emotional fulfillment and unconditional love around you. And that's going to be worth celebrating. So look at them cheersing with the glass of champagne, and here's a bottle of champagne. So there is a lot to be thankful for and excited for in the month of June. All right. And lastly, oh wait, no, I have two more still. Okay, so I'm going to pull from the Bad Girl Oracle now. So this is just to see if there's any, tap into our dark side a little bit and see if there's anything that we need to stray away from. So let's see what comes up for pile one. The Maid. Interesting. Okay, so with the Maid here, she's obviously spying, not minding her business. So I think what this is saying is definitely mind your business in the month of June. So if you're curious about something, maybe you want to like kind of see what's going on with someone else or eavesdropping, I really feel that Spirit is saying mind your business. Don't worry about what other people are doing. Don't compare yourself to others. Maybe that's where a lot of your unhappiness comes from. Maybe you're too busy worried about what other people are doing, and maybe when someone has an achievement of some kind, you feel that you're not doing enough. So try not to do that. Don't compare yourself to others. Yeah, just mind your business is kind of what I feel there. At the bottom of the deck is the Goth. So with the Goth, I feel that again, with those dark times that you've been going through, I think it kind of turned your heart a little bit cold. Maybe you turned more mysterious and dark and guarded. You're not really letting people in. And I think in the month of June, it's okay to let people in. It's okay to not be so hard on yourself or difficult with yourself. It's okay to be vulnerable. I think with the Goth, it's like you weren't allowing yourself to be vulnerable. You didn't let people in so much. So it's okay to be more open and receptive to the people around you. Not be so judgmental also. I don't know why I'm feeling that with the Goth here. I feel like maybe you've been judging people too much, maybe yourself. So just know that it's okay. And also I feel with the Goth that there's also maybe a fear that you're not as expressive as other people. And maybe people think that you have no soul or that you're cold-hearted. And I think that that's okay. If that's just your personality trait, there's nothing wrong with that. Don't let people's opinions hinder you. Okay. And lastly, let's go ahead and get an angel number and see what your final message is. Number 17. I am independent. The quality of work you can produce when you're going at it alone is almost unbelievable. You are as independent as you are ambitious, capable of performing every step of the way with efficiency, focus, and skill. I am independent. Yes, so in the month of June, it's okay to be alone. If you're single and maybe that's what you've been beating yourself up over, it's okay to be single. I think you work best alone. Maybe other people are doing group work or something like that, and you get a little bit in your head that, why don't I have a group or a tribe to call a community or something like that? But just know that you work best alone, and that's okay. Again, with the Goth, it's a very independent energy too. Maybe people are intimidated by you, by your power and your success, and maybe that gets to you sometimes because you think like, nobody wants to be my friend, I look scary or something like that. Feeling Capricorn energy, so maybe someone's a Capricorn out there, but just know that you're independent, and standing alone in your power is a gift. So don't see it as a weakness. I think it's your strength, definitely, to work alone and do things alone. So it's okay. Maybe you're an only child. Maybe that's been something that's bothered you. Maybe you always wanted a sibling, but I think you were really meant to be an only child in this lifetime because the spotlight was meant to be only on you. So really take advantage of that energy and know that you are strong. 1 plus 7 is also 8, so 8 could also be a very significant number for you. At the bottom of the deck, we have 5. I am adaptable. Flexibility is your forte. When life throws you a curveball, you can easily adapt to new circumstances and find excitement in the unexpected change. Be brave and bold in your endeavors. Beautiful. So in the month of June, I feel that you're going to go through a lot of changes with the number 5 here. And like I said, there's going to be a shift, a paradigm shift. You're going to go from this dark, sad, lonely storm to an upheaval transformation of a beautiful sunny day, clear skies, standing strong in your power. So I think this transformation and this change, you hitting a low, is going to show you that you're actually very adaptable, that you were able to go through a very dark time and still transform into something better. You're flexible. You're going to know that you can go through hard times and not get kicked down so bad anymore, because I think you're going to know that, wow, I survived that, so I'm not as weak as I felt. Okay, so beautiful energy for pile 1. I hope that resonated. If it did for you, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe and share. Visit my Etsy shop if you'd like to get a reading from me. All right, and I'll see you in your next reading. Goodbye, pile 1. Hey, pile 2, welcome to your reading. So let's go ahead and flip this card over and see what your message is. Cool, so we have the King of Pentacles. So maybe you're an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So I feel that in the month of June, money is going to be really good for you. I think you're going to hit a jackpot of some kind, whether you're going to make a worthy investment or get a new job. But I do feel that money is of importance for you, and it's looking real good. Like I said in the beginning, that the collective is very much focused on money and finances in the month of June. And I feel that it's obviously very apparent here for you. So I think you don't have to worry about finances. If that's been something that's been bothering you right now, I think you're fine. You may even have so much money that it's good to donate and give back to your community. Try not to get greedy over it either, because the King of Pentacles can be stubborn in his nature too. So I think if you have more money than you expected, I think giving back to your community is going to manifest. It's going to multiply your surplus even more. So it's actually good for energy, right, to give back, because it'll be a very blessed energy that comes towards you as well. So let's go ahead and see what else comes forward here. Okay, what else is going on for, oh, beautiful. Yeah, the sun. You're going to be extremely happy in the month of June, pile 2. I think you're going to spend time with children if you have children, or you're definitely going to tap into your inner child and do the things that your inner child would always wanted to do. And I think by doing that, you're putting this energy out there that you care about yourself, you know, self-care, self-love. And because of that, you're manifesting positive energy towards you, because not only are you working towards success and greatness, I think you're also exuding it. I think people see it, people notice it in you. Strong Leo energy here, so you could be a Leo. Obviously, it does not have to be the case, but I think you're really going to exude this bright light that is going to be an inspiration to other people. And I feel that you're going to walk in your power and your confidence. It's really beautiful energy that I'm feeling with the sun there. Nine of Wands, but this did not come easy for you, right? You're probably thinking, this wasn't handed to me. This was not handed to me on a silver platter. I had to work for this. And because of that, it's even more rewarding because you had to work so hard for it. And I think you take great pride in your efforts. And that's why there's kind of this, I don't know why I get kind of like a conceited attitude from the King of Pentacles, but it's not a bad thing. I think it's because you know that you worked hard to get where you are. So that could be your inspiration story to other people too, is that, you know, if I could get through it, so can you. But I think you're done going through dark times, through challenging times. I think you've paid your dues and you're ready for blessings to come into your life. And they definitely are. Yeah, we have the Five of Pentacles over here. So yeah, you could have lost some money for some time. So I think there's going to be a turn of events here for you that you weren't expecting. Maybe this abundance is going to come unexpectedly for you because you thought you were going to be losing money, but you're not. Five of Cups. Yeah, there was some loss. Maybe some people let you down. But I think you're releasing this. I don't think you're holding on to this sadness anymore, because we do still have the Two of Cups left standing here. So I think you met someone better. Maybe you made a new business partnership with someone and you found your soulmate in that, whatever that means. Doesn't always have to be romantic, but I think you found the right people that are going to help you move forward after dealing with this loss and this challenging time. Yeah, the Tower. Dang, yeah, you went through a hard time already. Like I keep hearing, you've paid your dues, you've paid your dues. So I think if you're worried about that in the month of June, that is it going to get any better? The answer is yes, 100%. It's definitely going to get a lot better. Eight of Cups. Yeah, because you're willing to walk away and let go of the things that were no longer serving you. If someone hurt you or some situation let you down, you took it upon yourself to walk away, to know that you have to set some boundaries and not deal with what you don't want to deal with. And because of that, you're walking straight towards your happiness. So you're leaving this sort of dark, cloudy, ambiguous energy and you're walking straight into the sunlight here. Let's see, let's tap into the Hermit. Yeah, I think in the month of June, you got to just kind of do your own thing, not really pay attention to what other people are doing. I think your success is going to come from really just being in your own world, not really checking up on others, because maybe when you check up on others is when you kind of get a little bit what's the word I'm looking for, like nervous or fearful that you might fail or agitated, that sort of thing. So I think it's important for you to really just focus on you. Don't spend so much time dwelling on the past. Walk away from the past. Okay, let's see. Let's tap into the Sun. What is this happiness? Knight of Wands. Yeah, you're taking action. You're feeling very impulsive about your decisions, but I think it's a good thing, because I think you were stuck too much on the past, or again, these three cups spilled over and they were getting in the way of your success. So I think with the Sun here and the Knight of Wands, again, you took it upon yourself to move forward and let go of the energy that was no longer serving you. We have the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck, so that's when things started changing for you. When you stopped being in the sad energy and you took it upon yourself to just say go for it F this, let's move forward. That's when the energy started to pick up for you and work in your favor. So if you're still feeling a little bit down in the month of June, or you kind of get in your head about what you don't have or what you've lost, just know that that's not helping you. That you need to focus more on what you do have, and it's going to help you manifest something totally better than what you lost in the previous months before. So yeah, I think that's a good way to look at it, that if you feel stuck or stagnant and you're thinking about things you shouldn't be thinking about, that it's not helping you. So I think that'll help you redirect your energy, redirect your thoughts into a positive attitude, and that's what's going to get the wheel of fortune turning in your favor. All right, so let's go ahead and pull from the oracle cards that I have here. Let's start with the Sufi Wisdom Oracle. Ooh, we have Union of Love. Oh, we have 2 cards that fell out. So we have Union of Love, embrace the beloved within your heart, and return to joy. We are here to experience joy. So with the Union of Love, I am getting definitely romantic energy with that. So if you recently had a falling out with someone or something didn't work out, it doesn't have to be romantic. It could be very much a friend or a soulmate of some kind, but I am being drawn to the 2 of Cups here. So I do think that in the month of June, if you lost relationships of any kind, they are only making space for a new relationship to enter your life or to make amends with the right people. So you are going to have a union of love with someone, and I think it's going to be with this partner, soulmate, friend, and it'll make more sense to you as the month of June progresses, because right now you may be kind of still stuck on what you've lost, on what you don't have anymore, but just know that there is love coming towards you. There is a partnership of some kind coming towards you. So you have every right to feel joy, to return to joy. We are here to experience joy. So joy is very much the sun. So you're going to be really happy in the month of June. I think maybe in the beginning, in the first couple of weeks, you're going to still be a little bit stuck on the past, stuck on the disappointments that you felt this year, but just know that it's going to get better as the month progresses, because the sun is also summer. So I think you're going to be out enjoying summer, enjoying being out in nature, and that's what's going to help you. I think you might even meet your person out and about. So don't get too stuck in your head. Don't try to be a hermit for too long. I think definitely, mind your business and do your own thing, but don't become such a homebody that you kind of get used to just being home all the time either, because it's going to be summer. I think it's best to be outside. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what comes forward with the Island Time Wellness, Law of Attraction. Release attachment. Yeah, there we go. Be free of expectations. Feel great about letting go. Longing gives vibe of not having. There we go. So I think there was a ending with someone, and you're probably still holding on to that attachment, but just let them go. Surrender, because when you feel that you don't have, it creates resistance to bring in new manifestations for you. So release whatever this attachment is. At the bottom of the deck, we have say affirmations, state as I am. Manifesting happens in present tense in a present life, believable to you. So speak kindly to yourself, speak words of affirmations. Definitely pick up like a daily mantra that'll help you get your day started. Something that you believe, don't start saying out of the box things. I mean, not that they can't come true, but we have to start realistic and then move our way up. So definitely speak in the present tense. So if you want something, believe it, say it, visualize it, and it'll come true. All right, let's see what else. Okay, let's do the fortune reading card. Phoenix, be prepared to be renewed after a period of crisis. Yeah, I definitely think it's a theme in the collective that we've been going through challenging times for quite some time now. But I think in the summer, it's about to get better. I think we're about to, feel the positive energy shift. I think we've already, like I said, paid our dues, so the energy is going to start to work in our favor. So be prepared to be renewed after a period of crisis. You have every right to feel joy. You're about to get in your bag. You're about to really find your power, find your truth, find your confidence, and not look back. I feel strong, fiery energy, so maybe you're an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. At the bottom of the deck, we have Eagle. You will soar towards your destiny with greater clarity and strength. Yeah, exactly. I think you were kind of feeling a little bit confused in the previous months, but in the month of June, you're going to see things very clearly, crystal clear. And again, with the nature, I think spending time in nature is going to be really important for everyone. Okay, let's do the Bad Girl Oracle. So I also kind of want to tap into our dark side a little bit, just so we know what not to do. Oh. Okay. Card went flying over here. Okay, we have the Mystic. Okay. So you might be someone very into the occult. Obviously you are if you're watching this video, but I think with this, it's saying don't get too caught up on the occult. You know, maybe don't get too caught up on watching so many tarot readings or believing your own fantasies that you create in your head. I feel that it's time to get out of your head and get more grounded. I think with the Mystic here, it's very much like a very psychedelic energy that I'm feeling. So maybe you do a lot of recreational drugs, and I think Spirit is saying, like, ground yourself a little bit more, stay more present, open your eyes and see the reality around you. Don't get so caught up in your third eye. You know, there has to be a balance for sure. So that's what I'm feeling with that. I think you can almost like create a fantasy in your head that you enjoy living in your head way more than in reality. So be careful with that if that resonates. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Diva. So very much Leo energy that I feel with this one. So I think with the Diva also, don't get caught up in your ego. If you feel that, you know, all the attention should be on you, that definitely comes from an ego place. So try not to hog the spotlight or be an attention seeker. Ask yourself why you feel the need to seek attention from other people. I definitely think it's an ego issue. So be careful with that if that resonates. Okay, lastly, let's get an angel number for you and see what wants to come forward. Nice, we have 77. I am brave. It is time to move on from the old patterns, habits, and fears. Now is the time to walk in the direction of your biggest desires and ambitions. Now is the time to be bold and brave. Beautiful. So again, don't be too stuck in fears. Don't live in a fantasy too much, because you can create that fantasy into reality. You just have to kind of snap out of it. You know, maybe you are so happy living in your head because you know nothing will ever hurt you there, that, you know, the real world is scary. So just remember that you're brave and you can create any dream that you want into reality. At the bottom of the deck, we have 999. I am unique. Thank the past for your lessons and leave it where it belongs, so you can make the best of the life that is still waiting to be fulfilled by only you. Nice. I love the 999s. I feel that you're definitely about to finish up a cycle that has been very challenging. And with the 999s, I feel it's very much like a mastering energy. So whatever you've gone through this cycle, you're definitely going to master that. And you're going to know how to navigate it in the future. So any sort of challenges you face in this season, I feel that if it were to ever happen to you again, you're not going to be scared or fearful, because you're going to know, like, oh yeah, it's just this again, that sort of thing. So just thank the past for your lessons and know that they're making you stronger. All right, pile 2. So that is what I have for you. I hope this reading resonated for you. I hope you liked it. If you did, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and share, and visit my Etsy shop to book a reading. Other than that, take care. Hey, pile 3, and welcome to your reading. So let's go ahead and see what your card is. Beautiful. So we have Justice. Okay, pile 3. So I feel that you've been going through a lot, and you could even be going through a type of legal situation here. But if that's the case, then just know that it's definitely going to work out in your favor. I do think that you have to work diligently, though, to make sure that it goes in your favor. So if you're dealing with like a legal matter of some kind, I think you definitely have to put in a little bit of work to prove your point, whether that's you or your attorney, just for an example. But there is some type of energy of work. So I did feel it in the collective that we do have to work on the energy that's going to be presented to us in June. So if for you is something about legal situation, then definitely you have to kind of like prove your point, is what I'm feeling here. But I think you're going to do that, and it's going to work out in your favor regardless. But I think you'll know to take it upon yourself to prove your point further, is what I'm feeling here. But also, if you're not dealing with a legal situation, I do feel that if you've been going through hard times, if you've felt wronged by people, places, and things, you're receiving your justice in the month of June. So I really, really love this energy. I think you're done feeling victimized. If you felt victimized, if you felt wronged, you're receiving your justice in the month of June. You could be a Libra. So let's see what this is about. That felt like a crossing energy. Seven of Cups. Yeah, there has been some emotional confusion. Maybe you've been dealing with people who are just flat out liars, or they're not very transparent, and that could have been something that you found out about. Maybe somebody was lying to you and you felt confused by their energy. But in the month of June, it's going to be very crystal clear to you. You're going to know the truth, and it's because justice is going to be served. You're going to be receiving good karma in June, is what I'm feeling. And you may not even have to go out of your way to prove someone wrong. This is not if you're dealing with a legal case, though. If you're dealing with a legal case, I feel like you might have to. But I feel that for some of you, if it's just someone in your life that's been lying to you, I think they're going to tell on themselves. I think it's just going to happen naturally in that way. Seven of Wands. Yeah, there is definitely going to be a reason to fight for something. Fight for justice. Maybe you're dealing with a social injustice issue. People are saying one thing and doing another. And I think that's where this energy of fighting for justice is going to come forward. So, hey, maybe you may even have to get the truth out of someone. But I don't really feel that. I think the truth is going to come out naturally. It's just kind of your job to make sure that other people find out about it. You know, proving your point about someone or something to the public, like to a jury, that type of thing. Because I think for you, it's going to be very obvious that that person situation was shady, but then you're going to have to kind of like fight for other people to see that. You're going to have to take matters into your own hands. Queen of Wands, yeah, and you're going to have to be confident about it. Don't let people get the best of you. Don't let people downplay you. Just know that you're confident and you can prove a point if you need to. We have fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, so that could be your signs. Does not have to be the case, of course. Beautiful. We have the Ace of Cups. Yeah. There is going to be justice in terms of any sort of wrongdoing that you've also felt in your love life, with the Ace of Cups here. I feel that you're going to receive your justice if somebody in a romantic relationship has wronged you as well. And others of you, this is just new love entering, even if you haven't had a romantic partnership. I feel that love is just going to enter your life. In the midst of all this chaos is kind of what I feel here, and this confusing energy, there's going to be someone that's going to offer you something here. For those dealing with the legal matter, this is definitely the other side offering a settlement of some kind. That's going to bring balance to the energy. Yep, we have Judgment. This is a very strong energy that I'm feeling. So this pile 3 may not be very, it may not resonate with everyone. I think this one's going to be super specific. But With Judgment here, I think people who have been doing wrong and getting away with it, this justice that you're serving, that you're bringing, is not just for you, but it's for other people who have been wronged by them. So whether this is like a legal issue at work or a social justice issue, you know, I know we're dealing with a lot of laws being taken from us, or rights trying to be taken from us at this time. So maybe some of you are working in that field, but I do feel that this is not just justice for you, this is a justice for a collective of people. So you're not only fighting for yourself, you're fighting for more than one person. You could be an attorney, you could be the attorney doing this, yeah. And people could be telling you, like, how are you going to go up against them? Like, you're not going to win. But you're saying, you know what? I'm going to win because I say I'm going to win. And that attitude is definitely going to work in your favor. Okay, the cards just shot out over here. So we have the Queen of Swords with the Page of Swords. Yeah. I'm getting boss female energy, boss feminine energy, regardless of gender, of course. Yeah, someone's gonna have to lay down the law here, and this is someone who did their research. So you're gonna have the facts, the receipts, and people are gonna be thrown off by it. They're gonna be like, damn, that person really did their research. But that's exactly what you need to be doing. So even if this is not so much a legal matter, it's definitely a situation. So it could be applied to anything, really. So I think it's just, this energy is just towards people who have been getting away with things for very long, and then someone like you comes into their life and, you know, shakes the room and says enough is enough. We're putting an end to this here. This is not how you treat people. You don't get away with this, and don't suffer the consequences. We need justice. We need balance. We need perseverance here. I feel that you're fighting for a community also. Okay, let's get a final card. Yeah, there it is. 5 of Wands. This is very much a challenging energy, but it's a challenging you have to go through. 9 of Cups. It's going to work out in your favor. If you want justice because you know it's the right thing, it's going to happen. There's a lot of chaos, a lot of drama, challenges, a lot of back and forth, but I think so long as you fight for this, you do your research, you show up authentically, you just got to do what you got to do. It's very simple here. It'll work out in your favor. I honestly feel like a lawsuit energy, a trial, a jury. So I hope this resonates for someone. It feels extremely specific. But again, if it's not so much about a specific legal matter, it could definitely even be like family issues. Like, let's say someone in your family has been getting away with treating everyone poorly, and then you're the one who's going to take it upon yourself to stand up to that person, stand up to a boss. Even if it's just at work, it doesn't even have to be like a legal matter specifically. It could just be justice of some kind that needs to be served. And it's going to work out in your favor. So this is awesome. I'm wishing you all the best. Because I think it's a very much a social justice issue is what I feel here. It's like they can't keep getting away with this. We need to do something about it. And I feel like you're a pioneer for this. So this is awesome. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the oracle cards and see what other messages we have. Oh, actually, I think I already pulled that for pile 2, so I'm going to put that away. Okay, let's get another one. Okay, we have simple pleasures. Look for beauty that is all around you. Yeah, so as you're going through this chaotic time, just try to find pleasures in the simple things in life. You know, smell the roses. Pay attention to the small details in life, like when you're going out for a walk or something like that. I think that's going to help you. Just breathing in fresh air. Try not to get too caught up on this chaos, you know. It's important to ground yourself at this time. And I think looking for beauty in everything around you is really going to help you. At the bottom of the deck, we have free will. Get out of your cocoon. Ooh. So if you do have to fight for justice here, I think this is forcing you to get out of your cocoon. So maybe you thought that, you know what, it's not really my business. It's not going to work out in my favor. I'm just going to ignore this and walk away from it. But I think you knew that it's time to get out of your cocoon. It's time to actually do something about it. I think your free will wanted to kind of just like not fight for justice here, but then you realized you wouldn't be doing yourself and others a favor. So you took it upon yourself to get out of your cocoon. And because of that, you're going to be receiving justice, not just for yourself, but to a community of people. So you're a brave soul, and I really applaud you for that. Okay, let's see what the Allentine Wellness Law of Attraction has for you. Surprise! In a way that you wouldn't expect. A gift from the universe, intense, twist of fate, eclipse news. Oh my gosh, and we just had an eclipse. So I feel that you were not expecting to receive justice. You weren't expecting things to work out in your favor, but they are. And this is a gift from the universe because you took it upon yourself to make this your problem and do something about it. This is very much intense, but it's a twist of fate that's going to work out in your favor. So I think the universe is definitely congratulating you for being a brave soul. And because of that, you're going to be rewarded generously in the month of June. So that's awesome. At the bottom of the deck, we have mindfulness, awareness of thoughts without judgment, meditate, breathe, yoga, being present, grace. Yeah, so again, in the midst of chaos, you're going to have to really, really ground yourself and do the work so that you don't get caught up in the messiness that you're about to enter. So yoga, meditation, breathing, exercise, whatever that is for you that's going to help you be mindful within yourself, do that because you're really going to need it this upcoming month. Okay, let's do a fortune reading card. Oh, okay, we have 2 cards for you. Love. Love surrounds all your connections. Move forward positively in all areas of your life. So love is all around you, and you may be feeling that already. I think because you know that you're doing justice for the world, you're bringing goodness in the world, you're going to be attracting a lot of unconditional love around you. People are definitely going to be respecting you for doing what you're doing, you know, for breaking barriers and that sort of thing. And I think it's beautiful that love is here, because maybe in this midst of chaos, you're going to think that, where's the love? Like, how are people so shady? How are people so messed up? But I think that community you're fighting for whatever you're fighting for, that's where you're going to notice a lot of love coming from that. And you're going to realize, oh yes, I'm working towards justice because of this. And it's making my heart full also. It's beautiful. We have death, a time of natural transition and transformation. So yeah, you're going to have a lot of changes this upcoming month. And that's why I said it's really important for you to ground yourself, because it's going to be intense and it is going to be an upheaval transformation. But just know that it's meant to happen. It's going to be an energy that's going to be, you're going to be releasing a weight off your shoulders. So it may feel a little bit uncomfortable in the beginning, but once you release and let go, it's all going to feel a lot better. At the bottom of the deck is beware, be careful who you trust at this time. So this is the lingering background energy. So I think you already figured that out, that you couldn't trust certain people, and it's those people that you're going after to receive your justice. Okay, lastly, I'm going to pull from the Bad Girl Oracle, because I do want to get into a little bit of our dark side and see what we should not be doing in the month of June, okay? Oh, okay, we have 2 cards coming out for you again. Okay, we have the Acid Queen. Oh my god. Similar to the Mystic that was in pile 2, but the Acid Queen is someone who definitely likes psychedelics. I think you're definitely escaping a lot right now through recreational drugs or drinking or just living in your own fantasy. I think it's because you're going through such a hard time right now. You know, you're trying to receive justice for not just yourself, but other people, that you may find ways to escape all of that. So be careful with your escapist techniques at this time, because I think they're just going to cloud your judgment. So just be careful with that. You know, if you smoke a lot of weed or something like that, like try not to smoke weed during the day, that sort of thing, because it might affect your performance. So find balance in that if you feel like you're overdoing it. We also have the vampire. Oh my goodness. So with the vampire, I feel like, oh my god, you may be going out for blood. Try not to get too vengeful. Okay, so you might be so upset with these people who did you an injustice that you might be kind of fighting for more than what you need to. So again, bring it down a notch. Try not to get too vindictive. I think allow just nature to take its course. Do what you got to do, of course, but don't take it up a step further, because you might end up realizing like, oh my god, I didn't have to take it that far. So just be careful with that. Like, I really feel like you're out for blood or something. So try not to be too vindictive. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen Bee. That's funny. So I feel like with the Queen Bee, this is a person you're trying to take down. I think you're trying to take down a Queen Bee, someone who thinks that because they're at the top of their game that they can get away with whatever they want. But I think this is you bringing someone down from their throne. So I don't think this is you. I think it's the people you're dealing with. All right. So lastly, let's get an angel number for you. And this will be your final message. I think something flipped. Yeah, it did. All right. We have number 7. I am brilliant. You possess a very refined mind and a deep urge to uncover life's mysteries. Your ability to acquire vast knowledge on both the informational and spiritual planes gives you a greater awareness than most. Beautiful. Yeah, not only are you this very much technical, educated person, you're also very much into spirituality, and having both of those under your belt is extremely powerful because you're open to different subjects. You're not closed-minded to just science and facts. You know, you're also open to other subjects of life. And I think because of that, it really separates you from the rest. And because of that, you also carry this confidence about yourself that not everything is as it seems. You know, you can call bullshit when you see it because you're open, you're tapped into both parts of life, you know, not just science, but also spirituality. At the bottom of the deck, we have number 9. I am compassionate. It's your compassion that makes you shine. You are devoted to helping the greater good and have a strong talent for speaking up for others. Yes, your soul is most satisfied when you are being of service. Exactly. I think you have a very much leadership quality within yourself that if you see wrongdoing and injustice, you're going to stand up for people, especially if it's a community of minorities. If you see something shady, you're going to do your best to stand up for others. And I think that's exactly what you're doing right now. You took it upon yourself to make this just a responsibility for yourself, even when you could have walked away and said, like, that's not my problem. But you're a compassionate soul, and because of that, you're going to be extremely rewarded in the month of June. All right, pile 3. So that is what I have for you. I hope this reading resonated for you. If it did, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and share. Hit that notification bell button so you receive notifications when I post again. And visit my Etsy shop to book a reading with me. All right, so that is what I have for you, everyone. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in your next reading. Bye.